People making stupid plays is hashtag good content.
I really hope that sentence actually got caught on the recording. Because that would be a good thing to open on. Let's see.
I mean, if it didn't, I can say it again.
Right, so did anybody have any preferences for what I play? Zori is...
So my early tests of Tameshi here seem to indicate it's pretty good. So...
I remember
so bring something good.
Fun. Start singing the sea shanties.
I'm having some trouble hearing you again.
I wasn't speaking very loud. What I said was...
why.
Start singing the sea shanties. Are we randomizing or rolling?
I've rolled a die, and there is a function in Spell Table now to roll dice.
Yes, there is.
I mean, it doesn't just roll dice, it just randomizes the turn order.
Well,
like,
there's literally a button, roll dice or flip a coin.
D20.
Yeah,
I'm not saying there wasn't.
16.
Alright, so we... D20?
Yeah. I got a 4.
13.
I rolled a 3.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay. I just realized I might sound terrible at the start of this recording because I forgot to put the filter on for noise cancellation.
Yeah, I don't know if other people are familiar with this, but like the World Championship decks from way back when, with the gold borders, those would always come with a bunch of completely blank cards, so if you wanted to modify the World Championship deck, you could have cards with the correct matching back,
That's what those were.
If you thought you knew better than than the World Champion that year.
I imagine there were plenty of people that did.
Also, quick inquiry. I don't think anyone here cares, but like I've got a few proxies of cards I own in other decks in this. I assume that's fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
The same. Proxy in my opening hand.
I did not realize Chrome Mox had gone up to $80 until I typed this into Moxfield. Like, wow. That is... If I did not already own one, I would not buy it. That is not worth $80.
Oh.
No.
I mean, 0 mana imprint, any color, potentially.
Big CDH players, they run CDH.
I mean, you joke, but like...
I mean, they did.
That is exactly what has happened.
Well, you CDH players sure seem like a vile lot. You just made an enemy for life!
Just waiting on you, Bugsy, I guess.
Give me freaking lands in the colors that aren't the same as the cards I have in my hand, please. Please.
5 color problems.
This time it pretty much just gave me all Boros and only gave me, white, black, and green.
Yep, that is 5C problems right there.
If it's that unplayable, I don't see anything wrong with it being a free mulligan.
You're down to 4 cards, but he's not one player is not having fun. Everyone knows you're not going to be mulliganing to find combo pieces, especially you.
Yeah. So, this one had exactly 1 land in it.
Oof. Alright. Draw. Oh, that's actually decent. Island Wizard class. Pass.
Yeah, go into Wizard class, huh?
Strixhaven.
Yeah, that is weird. They didn't introduce... Wait, which came first? I don't remember. I think Strixhaven came
I don't remember either, but...
AFR?
Strixhaven.
Yeah.
It's not especially weird, because there would have been exactly one thematically appropriate class to introduce, and that would have been Wizard class.
Yeah.
Isn't there a cleric class?
Yes. And a monk class.
So I'm gonna tap.
Sorry, Bugsy.
Gonna play Terraform. Dang it! Can I freaking play my turn?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay. Plan T-Expanse, crack it for Swamp Pass.
The Ancestry, pass.
Snow Island, Codex Shredder, suspend Lotus Bloom.
Damn. Tap up, key draw. Down a mountain and tap 2 for a Gold Vein pick. And pass turn.
Prying Blade 2. Prying Blade, but better.
Yep. Pretty sure that one's in here too, though.
Alright. Play a Mountain and pass.
Mountain. This for black. Legion of Shadow Thieves.
On your end step, mill myself. As a Spirited Companion. Oh my god! The top decks. Planes. Soul Ring?
Nice.
Casting Tameshi?
Nice.
Goodness.
Untap up, you draw.
Tameshi goes zoom.
Play an island. And I will also cast my commander, or one of them, or Malcolm.
Play a forest. And tap 3 for Najila. Pass turn.
Alright, Quack, you're kind of obligated now.
I feel like Malcolm could have been phrased better.
Alright.
One or more pirates
Bump.
control to damage to your points.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Make each point dealt damage. Well, that's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that. Oh, no, it's not pass.
Oh, my bad.
I'm
Yeah.
tapping 1 in a red. Side Extortionist. I think there's 4.
One,
That makes
two,
4 treasures. Okay. Well, I'm going to create 4 treasures, but like I won't pull out the token because I'm going to pay red
Like
for
Bailoff?
this.
Immediately
Bailoff.
crack them for
Nice.
Bailoff. Yes! All 4 commanders. Thracker,
Technically.
if Malcolm
And then I
wasn't
will
worded
pass.
this way, the Glinthorn
Mill
combo
myself for 1.
wouldn't work. Because if it weren't worded this way, and I tried to use Glinthorn, it would only make 1 treasure.
Darksteel Citadel. Gilded Lotus. Mill myself with Codex Shredder. That's an Esper Sentinel.
Ooh.
Which I would like that Esper Sentinel, so I will return the planes to my hand. I have 1 floating, which I can't do anything with.
Did you draw your card?
I will draw my card.
On tap
And
up,
Esper
keep
Sentinel
going.
is now goaded.
Oh, he is goaded. Oh no. That's terrible.
I'm going to play this mountain. I'm going to use it to equip the pick to Malcolm. And then I'm going to go ahead and activate, or well, level up the class to level 2 and draw 2 cards. Well, it's not goaded, but I still want to turn sideways, and Esper Sentinel is not nice. 3 in the air, and on damage, I'll make 2 treasures.
I appreciate that it gives me a thing to track Agent of the Shadow Thieves commander damage. It could happen.
Yes, you
Yeah.
can animate your.
Yep,
your
that is
example.
technically possible. You could get some opalescence going.
And it also
there-
gives you a way to track your
As
own
I've
commander
mentioned,
damage
there are cards in here that can
in
like
case it gets stolen.
make all goaded creatures unable to block. So Bailoff is big at the end. Like you can very easily win with commander damage.
Playing Scoured Barons and gain a life. Alright, and I'm moving to combat. Flash.
Yep.
Coming at you with Najila and her warrior friend.
Oh, I take 4.
And I'm going to pay 3 to cast Mirage Mirror.
I will play a command tower. I think I can help you out with the warrior part.
Alright.
A 1 and a black to play Slaughter Specialist. When Slaughter Specialist enters the battlefield, each opponent creates a 1/1 white human creature token. And as long as you're doing that, I'll tap this for a black. I should have scry. I keep forgetting to scry stuff. Oh well, doesn't matter. Tap one of these for a black, and I'll play Tribute to Hirobi. On the first
Ooh,
chapter,
rats.
each opponent creates a 1/1 black rat rogue creature token. Bugsy has the most life, so Baylot's coming at him. He's currently a 3/6 with Death Touch and indestructible until end of turn.
Alright, I'll block him with my... Yeah, actually, I want to block with my Rat Rogue instead.
Makes sense.
Why do I have these creatures? I didn't want these creatures.
Well, you won't necessarily have them much longer.
If you have a way to bounce them down,
That's the
Idea is
whole
the-
problem.
The point of my deck is to make sure you have creatures that you can quote unquote chump block with, etc.
I'll start by milling myself with Codex Shredder. Oh, can't get that back. Baloth makes me do things I don't want to do, so I'm gonna rapid hybridization Baloth.
Ooh.
Gonna have 1 white floating after this. Tapping the Gilded Lotus for white. Return the Darksteel Citadel to my hand to get Spirited Companion back from my graveyard. So I'm gonna draw 1 for Tameshi and then draw another 1 when he enters. Crack the Bloom for blue. Ledger Shredder.
Ooh. I know how good that one could be.
Alright, so white, blue, 2 colorless floating reality chip. White and colorless, I'm gonna tap another 1, Restoration of Iganjo.
The reality chip is goated.
It sure will be. It's not currently.
That's
No, it
kinda
is.
Baloth's dead!
Oh, right, I forgot.
Okay, what's that saga?
Alright, Restoration of Iganjo.
Restoration.
First thing is search a library for basic planes, then make an 0/4. No, that's the wrong one. Right, I can discard a card to put a permanent with CMC 2 or less onto the battlefield from my graveyard, and then flip the saga. When it flips, I believe it turns into like a dude that whenever it attacks or blocks makes a 1/1. So I'm sure Quack will be salivating.
Now I untap, keep and draw. Play a mountain. And tap for breaches.
I would argue you should play a second spell and then attack.
No. No. Quack is getting a 3/3 head his way. On damage, I will make 2 treasure tokens, and you will exile the top card of your library.
Exile the top card. It's down.
Well, I've already attacked Quack, and I'm stealing his card, so I guess to be fair, I'm going to end up cracking 2 treasures. Cast down, targeting Ledger Shredder.
Okay. So Ledger Shredder is gonna trigger, and Esper Sentinel's gonna trigger.
I did not think of that.
Discard Darksteel Citadel.
And then Ledger
So,
Shredder is destroyed.
Ledger Shredder does not get a buff, and then dies.
After that, I'll crack another treasure for red, and play a Rigging Runner as raid, so it enters with a +1/+1 counter because I attacked with a creature this turn.
Play Cascading Cataracts, and I'm going to tap 2 to make Mirage Mirror a copy of the Slaughter Specialist until end of turn. Flash, Nagila's coming your way. The Vampire Mirror, which is ironic, is going at Drakazad.
That is kind of
And
funny.
yeah.
So, if a mirror were to become a clone of a vampire, would the vampire even realize that?
Just for egalitarian's sake, I'm going to attack Quack with this warrior as well. And there will be an additional warrior attacking each of you.
I will block with my Frog Lizard and Slaughter Specialist.
I will block the Slaughter Specialist and your 1/1 with both of my 1/1s.
Breaches will block the 1/1, and my first striking 2/2 is going to block Najila.
That has first strike. Okay, I didn't get a good read on that one. Alright. Yeah, so my Mirage Mirror gets 2+1 counters.
Chapter 2. Chapter 2 on Tribute to Hirobi. Each opponent creates a 1/1 black rat rogue creature token.
In response to that, like, trigger ability, whatever, I'm gonna sack my last treasure to Fading Hope, the vampire. Bounce it to your hand.
Okay. Is that
And I'll scry one.
once?
I want that in the bottom.
Play a swamp. I'll replay the Slaughter Specialist. Everybody gets a human. Faithless Salvaging goes into exile. I'll discard cut to ribbons and draw this card. That'll help me next time. And I will pay one more, play a Soul Ring,
Nice.
and then I will pass.
Alright, so I draw, and then the saga triggers. I will discard this Plains. Gets me something CMC 2 or less. Ledger Shredder. Come on, buddy. And Tower. I'm gonna Codex Shred this Luminarch Ascension. Man, I just realized, between Codex Shredder and Ledger Shredder, I apparently have I'm on just like a crusade against records.
Just shred them all.
Weathered Wayfarer. Bounce the Plains with Tameshi. Targeting Lotus Bloom, I will draw the card before it actually comes in. I am going to attempt to equip Tameshi with Reality Chip. Go to discards. So I need to pitch 3 here. I'm gonna just pitch Plains, a Snow Plains, and a Snow Island.
I guess I'll play my Path of Ancestry. I'm gonna need this eventually.
It's gonna get a little bit of
might
extra
as well play
light here.
Daring Saboteur. Send Malcolm and Bugsy this turn. Then you'll exile the top card of your library. Hopefully it's not
You
something
get
new.
a Plains, you monster.
I guess I need more card draw. Go ahead and play Trisky.
Alright, gonna shred some ledgers. Gonna discard Amulet of Vigor.
I play a Seaside Citadel. Play a Najila. And pass the turn.
Tribute to Hirobi goes to Chapter 3. Exile it. Put it around. And Echo, and it is now Echo of
So
Death.
you get my rat.
You get
Echo
2
of
from
Death's rail. I get all the rats. Rat tokens, in case it wouldn't get, Nashi if Nashi was on the board. There's my land for turn. Okay, 1 red, 6 more. Balot's back. And this time I'm not going to forget about this Path of Ancestry trigger, and I'll scry.
I will also do some ledger shredding.
Combat. Let's see here. Hey, Flash, is your flyer tapped down?
Yeah.
Is your command? Okay.
Yes, it is.
Let's see here. Okay, I will send the Echo at Death's Wail because it has haste at Flash. When it does so, I will sacrifice a Rat Rogue. We'll draw this card that I just scried. Second main phase. Foot boots.
Alright, so that is now the Architect of Restoration. 3/3 Vigilance. When it attacks or blocks, make a 1/1 Spirit. Land for turn is going to be Ancient Den. Aerial Surveyor.
Oh, is that a vehicle?
So weird. It's the vehicle that when it attacks someone, if they control more lands than I do, I can put a Plains from my deck onto the battlefield tapped. Gonna float 3 white with the Gilded Lotus. Dispeller's Capsule.
Ooh.
So that's going to trigger Ledger Shredder. And then with one of the white floating, now I will search for a land with Weathered Wayfarer because I don't care about the card that's on top of my deck now.
Ah.
I am tutoring Urza's Saga. Oh wait,
Also
no.
a human.
No, I have a way out of this.
Uh-huh.
They are going to crew the Aerial Surveyor, who cannot attack this turn.
Ah, that works very nicely.
Alright,
Yeah.
Crack the Bloom for 3 more white. Gonna play Hallowed Haunting off the top.
That
then,
seems like something.
As long as I control 7 or more
that's
enchantments,
bad. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel that. You're still casting it, so I can still do that.
canceled.
It'll be hard for you to bring back.
We are at 1 spell for your Ledger Shredder count, boy. Also, Esper Sentinel trigger.
Fuck. Untap a draw. I'm gonna play this mountain.
I mean, for what it's worth, if you attack me with the Triskaidekaphile, I will refrain from killing it.
Okay.
Because he amuses me greatly.
It's hard to tell, but I'm thinking Thrax's the one with the biggest advantage right now. I'm gonna Curse of Verbosity him.
Whenever someone attacks me, you and that person draw a card.
Yep. I'm also gonna pay 2 and a blue and make Daring Saboteur unblockable. Malcolm's going at Quack. My 2 Goated Humans and Breaches are going to go at Bugsy. Breaches has Menace.
Breach says menace, huh? And I happen to have several creatures that can block breaches.
Oh, I didn't see you had extra humans. I guess I'll take that back on Breaches. Daring Saboteur is gonna and Triskaidekaphile are gonna go over at Thracker then. On attack, I will draw a card from the curse. First things first, I will create 3 treasures total, and then Quack and Thrack will both exile the top card of their library. I'm going to sack 2 treasures, tap Path of Ancestry, and cast the Sculpting Steel. I think it has to be the Mirror, and then I just have to choose my targets each turn carefully. Passing the turn after that, I believe.
Thrakazad.
Yes.
If I play something, but say I'll only aim it at Quackerjack until he's gone, will you agree not to destroy it?
I suppose that's a reasonable deal in a vacuum.
I'm interested.
Okay, because I had just have something that's really funny to me. Pay 2 to turn Mirage Mirror into a copy of your Gilded Lotus to cast Vicious Shadows. Whenever creatures put into a graveyard from play, you may have Vicious Shadows deal damage to the target player equal to the number of cards in that player's hand. Quack, attacking you with my humans.
Alright,
Goated.
Draw a card.
Oh yeah, they're goaded. I can't attack you with them.
Oh, right, I thought you said Thrack.
That's a good point. Yeah, screw it. Both humans are attacking Thrakazad.
I will block 1 with the Architect of Restoration to get a spirit.
So, Quack, how many cards are in your hand? 2? Alright. Quack, take 2 damage.
This might be a while.
Main phase 2. I play a luxury suite.
Bugsy, I am going to have to ask you to play more spells per turn. These ledgers won't tread themselves.
Hey, I'm doing what I can, man.
Inside
yeah.
Reliquary. My land for turn. I will equip Swiftfoot Boots to Baloth, because I do not want him getting copied by anything, because that will be a headache.
Yeah, no, I can't be targeted, damn.
Thrakazad has the most life, so Baloth's coming at him. And Bugsy has a really annoying enchantment, so Echo of Death's Wail is coming at him.
I will block him with the Architect of Restoration. So he is gonna die.
I guess it is a sock.
Oh, that is a creature dying, though. Hey, Quack, how many cards are in your hand?
3.
3, take 3 damage.
I will pass the turn.
On your end step, I am delving 6 to dig through time.
Nice.
Land for turn's just gonna be that Urza Saga I tutored for. Romox? Gonna imprint Tenuous Truce on it. Gonna have 1 colorless floating. Chromatic Star. Ledger Shredder activates. Cast Thran Dynamo off the top. Cast Lotus Petal off the top.
Oh my god.
Load a white with the Ancient Den and bounce it to hand to get Amulet of Vigor onto the battlefield. Activate Weathered Wayfarer. Yeah, you're a land. Crack the petal for, I guess, a blue. Funnel it into the star, get another blue draw card. Then with the blue and the colorless floating, Mortar Pod. Everything that is currently goaded is going to crew the aerial surveyor.
I will tap 1. I will play Supernatural Stamina targeting Baloth. Until end of turn, he is a 1, 2, 3, a 5. He is a 5/5. Everything with 4 or less is goaded.
Flash, do you have any flyers?
Not at the
Untapped?
moment.
I'll bonk you for 3. And I'm pretty sure we can agree that I have less lands than you.
7? Yeah.
Alright, main 2, Giver of Runes?
Nice.
Tap Hex Core for 3. I'm gonna be getting something with Tamechi, I'm not sure what. Restoration of Iganjo. Gonna discard 3 snow-covered islands, a regular plains, and an ancient den.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Play this island. Play a lightning rig crew. Scry 1. Paying 2 to turn the Mirage Mirror into a copy of the Swiftfoot Boots until end of turn. Paying 1 sacking treasure to equip that to the lightning rig crew. Give it haste. And then tapping that, it deals 1 damage to everybody. I will make 3 more treasures, and you will each exile the top card of your library. Call for Unity. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent you control left the battlefield this turn, put a Unity counter on it. Creatures you control get... Oh! Wow, that's...
Yeah, you
really
probably
good.
want that one, actually.
I'll keep that one in mind. That one's really good. Time to go to combat.
No.
So Malcolm's going to go at Quack. These 3 are going to go at Bugsy. And these 2 are going to go at Quack.
Those 3, huh?
When I attack
yes,
Thrak,
I will block the human.
I will draw when I attack Thrak. Okay, so the human's going to die.
So...
The 3 pirates are definitely...
And you're going to take the damage from Vicious Shadows. So you actually get 2 pulls from the top of my library because you hit with first and
it's
normal
1 or
damage.
More. It's 1 or more, so...
Nah, it's a different
first
instance
strike.
of
Okay,
damage.
I didn't realize that, so I'll actually get 4 treasures, or 5 treasures total.
Alright, so from me you were getting Game Plan and Hour of Promise.
Aldic Banner.
You get from me a Fate's Reward.
I think you might be interested in Game Plan, actually.
Assist, each player shuffles their hand and grades.
Heck, I'd even help you cast it.
7 cards, exile, Game Plan. I could cast that. That would be really good.
I'd even help you cast it.
Either way, I'm going to have 3 mana left over. So I'll use these 3 treasure to cast the Heraldic Banner. Okay, I'm going to take the Call of Unity. I really am.
Okay.
Right.
Because...
You have made your choice.
I just realized that treasures can activate that. Alright, so then I will go to my end step. It will get a counter onto it. All my stuff will get +1/+1 from that. If I survive, this is going to be bonkers.
Oh, let's see what I can do about that. Going to tap 2 to turn Mirage Mirror into a copy of something. It's just going to be a copy of the Vampire.
I'll respond by sacking my treasure.
You know Unity only triggers on your own end step, right?
Oh, it does? Oh, okay, never mind.
Yep.
I misread that. I thought it was on any end
Yes,
step.
beginning of your end step.
Okay.
1, 2,
Sad.
3, 4,
Okay.
5 for Cathar's Crusade. So, moving to combat. Going to attack Flash with Agila, the Human, and the Slaughter Specialist. That's going to create 2 warriors.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. 3 3/3s, that's 9. Najila herself is 5. And then the Slaughter Specialist is 7.
Yep.
So that's 12 plus 9 is 21. Ow!
Well, that's my turn. Pass.
Play 1 in a red and play Kedis Emberclaw Familiar.
Ooh.
To combat. Let's see here. Well, first I'm going to send going to send the Slaughter Specialist and this Lizard at Bugsy. I'm going to send the Echo of Death's Wail at Bugsy as well, and sack a Rat Rogue card.
Vicious Shadow triggered. That's going to hit Quackerjack.
And then I'm going to send Baloth at Thrakkerzad.
When you attack Thrak, we'll each draw a card.
No blocks.
Okay. And then in response, Sure Strike targeting Baloth.
Okay, the
Sure Strike?
cannot see that at all.
Sure Strike.
Strike gets +3/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. But the +3/+0 is what's relevant there. So yeah,
Yep.
I'm killing Flash.
My pettiness has taken a life. Indirectly.
So second main phase. Play this mountain as my land for turn. Again, and I guess mostly to just juice the effect of that Vicious Rumors, I will also play Shakedown Heavy.
Menace, whenever it's 6/4, whenever it attacks, defending player may have you draw a card. If they do, untap Shakedown Heavy and remove it from combat.
Anyway, pass.
Okay. Upkeep. Before I draw this card, I'm milling it with Codex Shredder. It's Lightning Greaves. Draw. My Saga's Sagify. I will get the Lightning Greaves back. Gonna play the land for turn off the top of the deck. Snow Covered Island. Move to equip Lightning Greaves to Tameshi. Let's start with sacrifice Tameshi for Moonfolk Offering on Patron of the Moon. Before I do that, gonna get a white with the Chrome Mox, float a blue with the island, bounce it to hand, draw a card, get the bloom onto the battlefield. And then I sacrifice it to Moonfolk Offering. So with Patron, put these two islands in, Amulet of Vigor untaps them. These two planes in, Amulet of Vigor untaps them. Recast Tameshi. So that represents infinite mana. Tameshi, I can pay a white and X, where X is an artifact or enchantment in my graveyard's converted mana cost, to put it from my graveyard onto the battlefield and return the land to my hand. Lotus Bloom's converted mana cost is 0, and it makes 3 mana when I tap and sacrifice it, so I can gain mana by recurring it. But I have to return a land to my hand. Patron of the Moon says I can pay 1 to put a land from my hand onto the battlefield, tapped. Amulet of Vigor untaps it, but that is irrelevant to this particular line. So this creates a loop where these 3 cards just get infinite mana in any combination of colors.
You do have to
and
start
then also
with...
create infinite artifact and land ETBs.
You have to start out with white mana, but you can eventually just filter that into any color.
Exactly. So if no one chooses to interrupt me, it turns into every color, but the first few iterations you have to choose white. So with some of that infinite mana, I'm going to dispel the Vicious Shadows before I forget to do that.
Fair enough.
And then with some more infinite mana, I'm going to get the Dispeller's Capsule back. Also, this will result in my lands just being untapped. I'm going to spend some of that to put Felidar Retreat onto the battlefield.
Oh. Okay, that's... yeah. Just infinite giant cats.
Now, because this also creates infinite landfall triggers, I create a billion cats. And with my 2 billion mana, I'm going to first shoot someone with the Germ token with Mortar Pod, we'll say Bugsy.
Ow.
Oh, right. Yeah, you can just do that.
And then I'm going to just successively feed each cat into the Mortar Pod.
Firing cats at us.
Until everybody is dead.
That is...
Alright.
You're shooting cats from the moon, and they're just killing everyone.
So,
Infinite cat cannon.
I was playtesting this against my wife last night, and I got that exact loop, but used like Chromatic Star to draw my whole library instead. And then realized, and like I left 2 cards in my library, and I had nothing I could do with the cats the turn they came in. And then passed to her. And then she goes, "Hey, you've got a Rhystic study on board that you're not allowed to not draw the cards if I don't pay. I cast 3 spells." So I promptly went and found a copy of Mortar Pod in my bulk and added it to the deck.
Wow.
There you go.
That was fun. However, I
Jungle
do actually have to go. That took almost 3 hours, so...
Good game, y'all.
Good game.
Yep.
Manic Vandal.
I'll see you around. This one...
Begin.